So, today we are gonna play some more Spire Downfall. Today we are gonna be looking at the Snecko, who is currently locked. I will try to unlock them really quick. Just go into the second space and then die there to unlock the next character. That should work. We also get the unlocks for the Hexa Ghost. We have Toasty, deal 14 damage, apply soul burn equal to the unblocked damage dealt. Spectral Spark, which applies 6 soul burn. If the active ghost flame is ignited, extinguish it and return this card to your hand. That's very interesting. And Searing Strike, ethereal, deal 10 damage, apply 6 soul burn. If this card is exhausted, take 6 damage. Ooh. Okay, that's also quite interesting. And here's the Snecko. Lost runs faster than that. Well, I certainly didn't optimize it, but... So, let's play the Snecko today. Snecko has with 90 HP, a lot of health. A subornine creature native to the city, known for a stare that confuses predators. We start with the Snecko Soul. Whenever you add an unknown card into your deck, increase your max HP by 1. And we'll see what unknown cards are in just a second. Let's go. So, our deck has 3 strikes, 3 defense, a tail whip, deal 10 damage, apply 0 to 2 weak and 0 to 2 vulnerable. Upgrades to become 0 to 3 of each. Snack Bite, deal 9 damage, muddle the highest cost card in your hand. Muddling a card changes its cost to between 0 and 3. And on upgrade it muddles 2 cards and deals a bit more damage. So this muddle can be nice to play more expensive cards like the Tail Whip, for example. And then finally we have 2 unknown cards. Unknown, at the start of combat, unknown cards transform into other random cards from any other class that satisfy certain constraints. The constraints in this case are any card. We will see that there are unknown cards that specify what they can transform into, but this one just can turn into literally any card in the game from any other class. I think that includes colorless cards. They do count as cards from another class. So yes, our deck is quite random. And that's basically one of the big themes of Snecko. We have the option to upgrade a card, obtain 100 souls, gain 18 max HP for 27 damage, or switch out our relic. Yeah, they are always from another class, never Snecko. So, we have a lot of files here on the left. That's gonna make for a good start with some upgrades. Or even better, we could get the ruby key and break it right afterwards. That seems good. Then we could go on for the buff delete, take another 2 rests and a merchant. And then probably not another merchant. Yeah, that looks like a really good path. Do I want to upgrade a card to start out with? I think I take the souls. I am going for a merchant later in this act, and I do need some souls to break the ruby key as well. So let's get the ruby key so we can get some strength going. Well, this card turned into a ruby. The non-key variety. Trip is quite nice. Let's muddle tail whip. Coming 1 cost, very nice, and we have the kill. Dice boulder. Deal 1 to 30 damage. Can be upgraded any number of times. Ironclad, Watcher, Silent is also quite good to get cards from, I think. I think Ironclad and Silent are probably the most useful ones to get cards. We have Unknown Common Attack card and Defensive Flare. Gain 6 block, increased by 1 for each off-class card in your hand. An off-class card is any obtainable card from a class other than your own. So this works quite well with unknown cards, but there are also other cards that give you access to off-class cards. Do I want a random common attack card? That will also give me 1 HP thanks to the Snecko soul. I think I'm going with defensive flare here. And then let's break the ruby key. Now we have +1 strength. And we are fighting an elite next. Defensive flare. That's 1 block +1 for each off-class card we gain on that. That is currently not the best upgrade, but I do want to upgrade that card eventually. Tail Whip will probably be the most useful, thanks to the weak, extra weak and vulnerable we could apply, and making it more likely that we apply some at all. So let's go with the Tail Whip upgrade here. I think that's gonna be best for an elite fight. Let's defend. Snake Bite. I was hoping one of these would become 0 cost, but that didn't happen. Aggregate. That doesn't work. Prepare Crush. Gain 16 block on your next turn. Gain 3 energy and add Slime Crush to your hand, dealing 35 damage. I mean, 16 block defends us pretty well. And we can just finish one of the sentinels next turn. That seems good. And still get some defense. Wasn't a bad turn. Snecko struggles with AoE in general. I can see that being the case. Apply weak first, then vulnerable. Let's Neck Bite. Okay, that worked out well. We didn't apply either. That sucks. Pretty unlikely too. It's a 1 in 16 chance. Again, this aggregate. The strike with 3 cost. Not very helpful. These guys might be the worst elite in Act 1. Maybe. The Slime Crush definitely helped a lot. We are 1 damage off. I don't think I want to muddle anything here. I'm gonna try killing the front sentinel over 2 turns now. Actually, Wait. The defensive flare gave me 8 block. So it does count the dazed. I did not know that. And the single strike will finish this. There we go. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards. And a speed potion as well. Nope. Snek proof. Snek proof cards aren't affected by confusion and cannot be muddled. Which is obviously a benefit on a 0 cost card, because they will always stay 0 cost. We also have exhaust. What it does is it exhausts a card in your hand and replaces it with a random card of the same type that costs 1 less. So if you roll a really bad card from your unknown cards or whatever, you can re-roll that with a nope. Yes, you waste a card on that, but you get a slight cost reduction out of it at least. Slither Strike. Deal 9 damage, reduce the cost of off-class cards in your hand by 1 this turn. This seems quite good. And Unlimited Rolls. At the start of your turn, add a Soul Roll to your hand. It gains Ethereal and Exhaust. Soul Roll is a Snek-proof card that muddles your hand. Unlimited Rolls. That means I could pick some higher cost cards and then muddle them. I think I prefer the Slither Strike here. It's a decent attack by itself, giving us some cost reductions by reducing the cost of our off-class cards. Dazes are technically not Snecko cards, yeah. I guess. But it says any obtainable card from a class other than your own. So that's what has me a bit confused. Let's upgrade the defensive flare. You take nope when you keep pulling Thunderstrike from your random rare attack card. That's... yeah, Thunderstrike is a bit unfortunate to get. Time Warp. Well, we're not gonna retract or advance. Let's apply some Vulnerable. Or not, that's fine too. Oops. There we go. Unknown weak card, unknown 2-cost card, unknown Guardian card. Guardian cards can include gems, which is quite unfortunate. Cards that would put things into stasis are fine. Cards that require us to have things in stasis are less fine. Cards that require gems socketed in are really bad. I think I'm gonna go with an unknown weak card here. Unknown 2-cost card. That would have some synergy with Snakebite, because 2-cost cards in general gets a bit cheaper when you muddle them. Yeah, Guardian seems like it's one of probably the worst class to get cards from. Prismatic Barrier, Prismatic Beam, most of the gems are pretty weak. Cards that require you to have stuff in stasis. Yeah, let's go with a random weak card here. Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Yeah, I do like to have some sustain. I'll definitely take that. Let's upgrade the unknown weak card. And then it will be an unknown upgraded weak card. Pretty straightforward. Regen Gremlin Knob. That's fine. That fight isn't supposed to go for too long. Storm isn't useful. Neutralize is quite good. Do I even defend here? I won't finish the fight in the next turn. So if I defend, I'll block 5 damage, but I'll take 2 this turn and 2 next turn at the very least. So I only basically block 3 damage. Wrong order. Should have played the Storm first, just to get it out of the deck. Slither Strike reduces the cost of step through, that should be worth it. I think Defensive Flare is worth it, it blocks a lot of damage. Do I play Tail Whip then? No. Can I kill? Let's assume I roll 1 vulnerable. That's 11 plus 15 is 26 plus 10 is 36. Yeah, I can kill if I roll 1 vulnerable. Let's try. There we go. Oh, Step Through does activate the Ghost Flame, even though I don't have one. Or it seems like I don't have one. Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. General Downfall character cards are terrible as off-class cards. I'm not sure about the Hexaghost ones. If I do have Ghost Flames, they're just not visible, then I think Hexaghost cards might be okay. Deal 9 damage. Draw 0 to 2 cards. Muddle the highest cost card in your hand. That's basically a Snecbite that draws cards as well. Unknown 3 cost cards. That's good with Muddle. Unknown common skill card. That's a bit too random. Let's take the unknown 3 cost card. That's at least very good with Muddle. Let's break the Emerald to gain 1 dex. That's very nice. 3 cost cards are often very impactful, so let's upgrade this one. Let's go to the second merchant. Spot a loose brick within a pillar that catches your eye. You find a folded note and a card inside. It reads, "The heart awaits." This is your handwriting. Receive bash and store a card. I don't like this event. But it's an off-class card. That's probably good for us. What do we store though? Just a strike? An unknown card? And we can have unknown cards with other classes. I will probably never take those though. Let's just put a strike in there. I do like a chill that defends me on this first turn. Snecbite will try to muddle Force Field, so we might as well Tail Whip first. Well, Force Field became a lot cheaper. Okay, Automa Beam. It's an easy kill. 35 damage to everyone. Unknown 0 cost card. Snake Zap, Snack Proof. Deal 1 to 3 damage, gain 1 to 3 energy. What does it upgrade to? 1 to 4. Deal 3 to 7 damage, gain 3 to 7 block. How does unknown cards work when not Snecko? Maybe they don't give Watcher cards when playing Watcher? I have no idea. I kind of like the idea of an unknown 7 cost card. 0 cost card. 7 cost card? I don't think there are very many of those. Yeah, I mean 164 is a decent amount of souls. Oh. Do we strength potion? Actually, Haunting Lake Polybeam is a lot of damage. Because as far as I know, the goop works for the whole attack. I don't think I want the potion here. And weaken them. Study the Spire. Add a random upgraded colorless boss card to your hand at the start of your next 3 turns. It costs 0 until played. That's quite powerful. Let's try to play for cheaper though. Yeah, 0 will do. 0 is a pretty fair price on that. Orb support. Deal 18 damage, gain 18 block. Let's play Bash first though. Rain of Dice. Deal 3 to 5 damage to a random enemy 2 to 4 times. Muddle the next 2 to 4 cards you draw. I don't know if I want to muddle the cards. I should play Slither Strike, right? Then Bash. Then Orb Support. And Rain of Dice, I guess. Oh, yeah, Slime Boss has pretty much no multi cards. That's true. I didn't think of that. Rain of Dice. That's not a bad amount of damage for a 1-cost card. Yeah, 26. That was a good roll. We also muddle the next 3 cards we draw. This might mean this hand is gonna be terrible, or... These don't seem muddled at all. Deal 2 to 16 damage. Maximum damage is increased by 1 for each unknown card you started combat with. Let's play the Automa Beam. Deal 35 damage to all enemies at the start of your next turn. Lose an energy. Well, there will be no next turn. Slither Strike, so the Poly Beam becomes free. And then... This is 11 damage, this is 2 to 16. Well... Yeah, Tail Whip is probably better. That was a good first merchant fight. We took out more than half of their HP, so... Can't complain. Ooh, Bag of Marbles. What else? We have another Snake Sap and another Snake Rake. I am interested in a Snake Rake. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Unknown 1-cost card. Unknown rare skill card. Cheap stock. At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of the highest cost off-class card in your hand by 1. So as long as you have an off-class card in your hand, that's basically gain an energy. Not bad. Awaken. Boss awakened one. When you would die, heal 10 HP instead. Nope. I don't think so. Magnetism is interesting. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. I say it is interesting because the colorless cards are off-class cards. There's Bag of Marbles as well. The start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's also something I'm interested in. We also have Matryoshka and Cauldron. Matryoshka being the next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics, and Cauldron upon pickup brews 5 random potions. I think I'm gonna go with the Bag of Marbles here. I do like that relic. The first turn is often the most important one. Chuzu Bracelet. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. That's okay, I guess. I think I'd rather take the Sapphire Key. Gain 7 block. If your hand contains another ethereal card, gain 7 block. Let's play this. Play Defend and then Snack Bite. Didn't get 0 costed, but fine. Ember. Accelerate. Well, we happen to have a card that uses Stasis as well. But we're not gonna play this, right? We play Defensive Flare. And then Crippling Cloud. Yeah, that's lethal. Unknown Guardian card. We already established that those are probably not great. Quick move. Gain 8 block, muddle highest cost card in your hand. That is interesting. And we have Unknown Hexaghost card. I think I want a quick move. Some guaranteed block, as well as some muddling, is nice. Hungry Tackle. Deal 11 damage and 3 damage to yourself. Return a random 0 cost exhauster card to your hand. You give me this in the same hand as Offering? I mean... yeah. A Bludgeon? I think I do want some defense. So we're gonna quick move to muddle the Bludgeon. Then we're gonna Snake Bite to muddle the Bash. Do we need more block? We do. Channel a Dog. Let's just play the defensive flare and then Bludgeon for 1. Then Hungry Tackle back the Offering. Play another Offering. MegaCrit. Darkness and Strike. Poor Silent. You can get Snecko cards if not Snecko from the question mark. That's interesting. But it kind of makes sense. Let's go with defensive flare. We need some more defense. Quick move is 17 block. That should be enough. So let's strike, then quick move. Oh, we can even throw out the defend. Okay, this feels pretty disgusting. 0 cost slam and then a bash. 0 cost bash and then 1 cost bludgeon. Mud Shield. Whenever you muddle a card, gain 1 block next turn. That's not a lot of block. We muddle like once a turn, perhaps. Well, with unlimited rolls where you muddle your hand each turn, that's a different thing. Restock. Snack proof, discard your hand, draw 5 to 10 cards. Exhaust. That seems really good. Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions. That's not bad. Buster Crown. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. That is usually a very bad relic to pick on your first act. But I think if anyone can do it, then Snecko can. Coffee Dripper. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. I still think the Coffee Dripper is the better choice here, but just because we do have the Blood Vial and a lot of HP. So, onwards to the city, where we will fight the Watcher. We have some elites on the right, on the left. A lot of elites all the way to the left, but this can be quite dangerous. Elites in the second act are possibly a pretty big threat. I think I want to start here, fight my first elite immediately, and then decide on where to go depending on how that one works out for us. Let's break the Sapphire as well to get the 10 max HP. Becomes 0 cost. Ooh. This muddling 2 cards can be helpful. Yeah, let's do this. Hi puppets, welcome. A Gremlin Knob. Nightmare Vision. Put an ethereal card from your exhaust pile into your hand. Well, that won't help. This is a pretty awkward hand. Let's enter Calm. It probably doesn't do much for us, but who knows? Maybe I should have tried to take 1 damage or so to trigger the Centennial Puzzle. Costs 1 less for each card discarded this turn. Well, we can do that with Restock, but then we no longer have it in our hand. Maybe I just play it anyways. Just to kill the sneaky gremlin in front. You are mine. Remove all block, apply 5 weak, and apply 5 vulnerable to all enemies. Exhaust. That's not bad. Let's quick move. It's 3 cost now, but we can still play it. And I think it's still worth. We can kill the fat gremlin. Unless we... You know what? Let's use the strength potion. We're gonna need it in this fight anyways. Our damage is not really good enough. Do I let this one live? And no. It feels like such a waste. That's 36 damage, 10 damage overkill. I'm not really making much progress here. It's the problem. Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't have the damage. We have the Eviscerate, but it looks like we can't muddle it either. Do we just focus on the Gremlin Leader now? I think we have to. I should probably kill the sneaky Gremlin though. Yeah, that one is doing too much damage. We'll take 27 here. At least we draw some extra cards. Ooh, Snek Bite to muddle the Eviscerate. That makes it much more useful. There we go. Honklead, at the start of your second turn gain 14 block, that's very nice, and a power potion. Also very good. Whenever you play an off-class card, draw 1 card. Okay, that seems extremely strong. Unknown rare power card. I think we want the exotic form. Seems quite powerful. Doomsday. I'm not gonna ignite an Inferno Ghost Flame. Well, at least it's very unlikely. At least I can still play the bash. Let's go for Intimidate to remove the artifact. And Tail Whip and Restock. Maybe we can muddle something to be 0 cost here. Nope. Quick move. Nice. Okay, that worked out quite well. Snake Rake, I'm still interested in that. A bit more muddling would be nice. Unknown Hexaghost card or Dice Block. Gain 1 to 10 block. Maximum block is increased by 1 for each unknown card you start combat with. So it would currently be 1 to 15 block. What does it upgrade to? Just 4 more max block. That's not too exciting. Draw 1 to 2 cards, so the minimum goes up. It's actually quite good. Do we fight the merchant now and go over to the right? I think not, no. I still want to make use of the preserved insect and go to the left here. Fight some more elites. Well, we found the merchant anyways. Ghost Inferno deals 7 damage to a random enemy 6 times. I wish I could Tail Whip Slither Strike Ghost Inferno. But we already have vulnerable this turn, so... decent damage on this first turn. And the Hauntlead is perfect for the merchant whenever you lose HP from a card. Do we have any cards in the deck that make us lose HP? Nope, we do not. Let's Snakebite, reducing the cost of Exotic Form, and then Snake Rake. Didn't draw any cards, but that's fine. We dealt some damage. Taking 1 triggers the Centennial Puzzle. This is still 10 damage and a Shockwave. We should definitely use this. Although a Shockwave only means vulnerable in this fight, but... that's good anyway. Restock. Restock isn't actually that amazing right now. Let's bash instead. Can we deal 88 damage this turn? I doubt it. But who knows? Let's start with the Snake Rake. Nope, we cannot. But we should be able to finish off the merchant the next time we encounter them. Unknown Strike card, unknown common attack card, unknown 1-cost card. Soul Draw, Snack Proof, draw 0 to 4 cards, becomes 1 to 5 cards. Cheap stock seems like something we should be interested in. It works very well together with the exotic form. Does upgrade to become innate. I like that. I could also buy a card removal here, and I think I will. Let's remove a basic defend, then move on. Defensive flare is 10 block. That's good enough. Gives me the card draw on Centennial Puzzle. Reboot. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile, draw 4. Slime tab, absorb, gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. Exhaust. We don't have anything to absorb. Nope, we definitely do not. 6th seal? That's kind of crazy. Ah. Didn't cost reduce it, instead we increased the cost on it. Do we play the 6th seal here? Let's go with a quick move first. Ooh. You know, I don't mind having a 5th seal in my deck to upgrade some cards for us. We are already fully defended. We just got Tail Whip Ghost Inferno. Oh, that wins. Add a seal to your deck. Yeah, the 5th one is what I really want. Really interesting would be if we found the 6th one here. That would make us able to go for the seal break on the Snecko. But yes, I like the 5th seal. Upgrading some cards is nice. White Sting. Deal 7 to 12 damage to all enemies. Upgrade all off-class cards in your hand. Upgrade them. A few of them are already upgraded, but a lot of them aren't. And it's some AoE. I'm also interested in the unknown block card. I think we just need some more block in this deck eventually. Maybe not yet. We have the quick move, we have the defensive flare. One more would be good, to be honest. But I think I want some AoE first. We should play the 5th seal. Let's try to muddle it first. Okay. I guess we Slither Strike, defensive flare, play the 5th seal. Taking 2 damage right now. I feel like I don't need to. I feel like this fight should be winnable without having to take damage. Oh, mass feed. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. If fatal, raise your max HP by 3. I definitely want to hit at least one enemy with that. We have the Horn Cleave fully defending us this turn. Let's start out with the Snek Bite, Exotic Form, and then White Sting to upgrade the Mass Feed. So we gain 4 HP if fatal. No damage incoming this turn. Let's play Crippling Cloud. Don't think Fierce Bash will ever come out of stasis, so Time Warp. Quick move, maybe. And I guess Wreath of Flame. Prepare for the next turn. They're both attacking. It's a bit too early for the mass feed. I might just restock this hand. I'll play the cheap stock first though. Zero cost defend, very nice. $10 plus 25, 35 plus 6 round of poison, not quite a kill. I am gonna use Snake Rake here though. Made Tail Whip cost less. Defensive Flare is a full block here. That's good. Frontliner is getting close to mass feed range. There's not really anything to upgrade here. Do want to play the quick move. Nice. I think I want to try to go for the double mass feed. $18 to all. Fierce Bash is overkill. We could try to muddle it. Didn't hit it. So we have to cycle the deck again. If we do want to get the double mass feed off. This is starting to get somewhat dangerous. Quick move to block. They're not healing this turn. This will kill. As well this. Yeah, we should have it, hopefully, this turn. No? And they're healing again. Another 3 damage taken. I better finish this soon. There we go. 8 max HP gained in this fight. Very nice. Dice Crush. Maximum damage is increased by 1 for each. Unknown card. No. Soul Roll. Snack Proof. Muddle your hand. Draw a card. I would love it if that were retain as well. Do I take another cheap stock? I think a second one can't hurt. Anchor. Now we get 10 block at the first turn of combat and then 14 at the second. Very nice. Ooh, restock in our first hand. Dropkick also kind of nice. Wait, did I say restock? I meant the exotic form. Yeah, I guess I'll take 2 damage here. Here's the Thunder Strike. We definitely Slither Strike. Lose 1 slime slot in exchange for 2 strength and 2 dex. That's quite powerful. We also play the 5th seal. 14 defense. We could full block with another defend. Sure. We did a lot of valuable setup that turn. Let's do thinking ahead. Oh, right. That's also an off-class card. Think we only want to muddle a single card here. Now we want to muddle 2 cards. White Sting became free. Let's play Snakebite. And I guess Defensive Flare now. Bash Dropkick. We should Slither Strike first, right? Yes, we're drawing more cards, so we definitely should. And Leg Sweep to block. That's a full block. Oh, it's also the kill. Strike became upgraded, nice. Avant pickup, raise your max HP by 7 from the Strawberry, a regen potion. That is kind of appreciated, yes. Unknown Strike, unknown common attack, unknown upgraded, uncommon power card. Uncommon power cards. There are quite a few reasonable ones. There are also a few bad ones. I don't think so. I'm gonna take an uncommon attack card. Common attack card. We need a bit more offensive in this deck. Let's go cheap stock. Intimidate, so we have them weaken next turn. Also, hi friend. Snecko friend. We get confused. Which isn't all that bad for us. Let's Neckbite. Bash and 5th seal. Our goal here is obviously to take as little damage as possible. This turn is unfortunate though. Ugh. Guess we Living Bomb. Ooh, Defensive Flare is a good amount of block. White Sting, I suppose. Great some cards. Snack Pie, maybe make the quick move free. I am gonna play this quick move. And let's restock. White Sting, sure. Taking another 8 here. Oh, we should have the win here. There's nothing we really want to play, no. Strength bot. That's actually better than a power potion, I think. Snake Rake upgraded. Trash to treasure. Exhaust the card, gain energy equal to its cost. And it's neck proof, 0 cost. That seems quite okay. Iron Fang. I don't think I want Iron Fang. It's not a bad card, but it's basically Iron Wave plus random. Iron Wave is not an exciting card, to be honest. I'll take a Snake Rake. Compile Driver. Could be worse, I guess. This fight is gonna be rough. Let's set up the exotic form. And I think we'll use a strength and a regen potion here. So we can kill one of these wizards right away. Snake Rake, Muddling Bash and Leg Sweep. Oh no, it's only Muddling 1 card. That's fine though. We don't need block. Let's go more aggressive here. Weakening them for the next turn might be valuable. Sure. Rejuvenating Lick, Time Ripple. Time Ripple is nice. We can Slither Strike, Time Ripple, 5th Seal. We can even kill off one of these gremlins. Wait, Time Ripple does so anyway. Time Ripple is AoE. Well, we should be pretty fine here. We have a full turn where we can just wail on the boss here. I'll just restock. That wasn't a very inspiring hand. Slither Strike, Tail Whip, Compile Driver. Wait, for some reason... Oops. For some reason I thought he would be summoning when he's in fact attacking. I should have played the Leg Sweep. My bad. Ooh, the exotic form got upgraded, making it 2 cost. That's very nice. Morebank, whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 souls. No longer works when you spend any souls at the shop. And Armorer's Tincture. Gain 4 block each time you play a card this turn. Unknown upgraded exhaust card. Or uncommon power card. Another restock. These become quite good once we upgrade them. But right now I think I'm going for the exhaust card instead. Wish. Choose one, gain 8 plated armor, 4 strength or 30 gold. And it exhausts. If we intimidate the enemy, we only take 5 damage. I think we can get the Fame and Fortune. It says gold, but I'm pretty sure it will give us souls as well, right? Yep, it even has the souls animation. Fission. That doesn't look like very useful right now. The highest cost of class card. Cheap stock kind of doesn't work so well with Muddle. Exotic form became 3 cost. That's annoying. Now we are better off. Efficient just to draw a card with the exotic form. Slither Strike reducing the bash cost. 6 damage, 5 soul burn. No, let's set up another cheap stock so we get cost reductions from here on out. Oh yeah, Jack of all trades is the only color, the only off-class card we had. Secret weapon. Did find us a snake rake, I guess. Mastery purpose is kind of useless, is absolutely useless here. Do want the 5th seal. Sure, whatever. We should be able to kill here, right? Start with Snake Rake. Slither Strike. Consecrate to break the armor, and then Strike will be the kill. Liquid Luck. This turn, cards that choose a random number for their effect choose the maximum possible number. Oh, that's exciting. Unknown Hexaghost card, unknown upgraded common skill, or another Snake Rake. Common skill. Many common skills are blocks. Sure, I'll take one of these. Demon form. Let's go with Jack of all trades first. Yeah, Enlightenment is good. Let's play a Demon form. You are mine. Let's play an Iron Wave. Snake Rake. That was a good turn. Didn't set up the cheap stock sadly, but other than that, it was a very good turn. Put a card in your hand into stasis. Let's do that with restock. $21 damage. I think we're better off setting up the cheap stock here. Reaper. That's nice. That's a lot of healing. The active Ghost Flame is not ignited, gain an energy. So this is basically free right now. I do want to play both Reaper and 5th Seal. Was a good chunk of healing. Very nice. I think we just kill the frontliner and then restock. Set up the other cheap stock and the Snake Ray goes out, I guess. We can suspend the Slither Strike for later. And we should win here. Defend got upgraded, nice. Ancient Potion, gain 1 artifact, prevents the next debuff. 1 cost card, 2 cost card, or improvised attack. Delay damage at a random off-class attack into your hand and muddle it. Add it to your hand and immediately muddle it? That doesn't sound that useful, to be honest. But it's already an 8 damage attack. The upgrade just increases the damage. I think I'll go with the unknown 2 cost card here. Liquid Luck works well with... Well, it's basically 5 damage on a White Sting. It's an extra card on a Snake Rake. It's good for Tail Whip, but that's about it. Let's drop it for an artifact. Start with the Snake Rake. Ooh, Eviscerate. Orb support is also nice. 13 damage, that's lethal. Orb support became 1 cost, very nice. Going well. Exotic form. Collect. Gain 16 block, 1 strength, 1 dex. No, I think I'd rather have exotic form. Let's quick move, try to muddle the vault. And then we vault. Oh, we put a lot of daisies into our deck right now. I think the blind is worth. Especially if we're drawing cards from that as well. Bash, Snake Rake, Strike should be the kill. Unknown Vulnerable card. That's not bad. Another Slither Strike, pre-upgraded, also kind of nice. I do like having another one of these. They are quite useful. Bludgeon. Having a Bludgeon, I think I want to go for the Chosen here. Because I feel like we can kill them very early before they put their nasty debuff onto us. Fault makes sure we don't take damage here. And... yeah, let's just finish them. They can deal with the bird. Especially with the bird with -5 strength and weakness. We actually gained the soul burn benefit here. Unknown exhaust card, Snake Rake, exotic form. I don't think we need a second exotic form. I'll go for more unknown cards. We need more off-class cards in this deck. Searing Blow. Impervious? No, honestly, Leg Sweep should do. Do wanna be... I will always be able to either play Leg Sweep or Impervious. So I can just as well muddle first. No off-class cards. But I mean, this isn't bad. Sword of the Night. If the active Ghost Flame is not ignited, gain an energy. Well, it's definitely not ignited. I should have played these in the other order. I guess I'm not playing the bash at all then. Panacea. Gives us 2 artifact. Let's draw with Snake Rake. Split Guerrilla. Split into a Guerrilla Slime, command 3 times. It's quite expensive right now. But we might make use of that if it gets cheaper. There we go. We didn't even lose the max HP because we had artifact. We don't need Chrono Boost anymore. There was another very successful combat. Upgraded attack card, weak card. Block card. I'll take another block card. And onwards against the Watcher. Like water. Yeah, that's the Calm Watcher. Let's cheap stock Snake Rake. Ah, unfortunate. Defense. Body Slam. Do I turbo just for a Snake Rake? It's probably not worth it. $15 damage and 3 damage to yourself command twice. Thunder is already upgraded, and that's what I really want to play here. Kinda want to play Tail Whip Thunder, but I guess I should play cheap stock instead. So now we get 2 cost reductions each turn. Crippling Cloud. Bash Torchfire. Deal 15 damage. Damage is increased by 3 for each debuff on the enemy. That seems good with Crippling Cloud and Bash. We might also need some defense though. Let's Snake Bite. Good enough. We don't need to block. We heal to full after all. The end of combat. Wish for money. Play the 5th seal. I should have played defensive flare first, I think. Unless I'm playing second wind. No, that's probably a bit too extreme. I might play quick move though. I guess we are fine without playing the 5th seal in this combat. Let's shuffle an insight into the deck. Exotic form. Insight. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Let's Slither Strike to make the backflip free. Body Slam. Sure. Another like water. Now they're gaining 10 block each turn. Deva form. We should try to finish this fight pretty quickly. Turbo. Bash. Snake Rake. Turbo out the... White Sting plus Strike could be lethal. One off. But we win next turn. There we go. Unknown 3 cost, unknown rare skill. Obtain an additional upgraded unknown card reward at the end of combat. Upgraded unknown, yes, more power please. Runic Dome, gain energy but you can no longer see enemy intents. Astrolabe, transform 3 cards and upgrade them, or Curse Key. I think we still want more energy, and Curse Key is relatively low downside if we pick it up this late. We just need to skip a single chest. So we're looking for the merchant this fight. Merchants are all on the right side. Or we can get it from here. So let's go boss hunting, elite hunting. We wanna maximize the use of our preserved insect. After all. 0 cost? I think that should be 0 cost, yes. Giant head. 50, seal, cheap stock and bash, so we have vulnerability for the next few turns. The start of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. That's a bit scary with no way to exit Wrath. Definitely play Genetic Algorithm and defend. Do we play Simmering Fury though? Maybe. Heavy Blade. It's gonna take a while before it becomes useful. I think Simmering Fury is too dangerous here. Equilibrium. And let's keep the quick move in hand. We do have the retain from the Equilibrium after all. Let's see what Slime Brawl plays. Post-combat upgraded. Oh, the more power. Snake Rake. Went Steam for some more vulnerability. Should have played this Little Strike first, I guess. And restock. Do want to muddle twice here. We got a dash out of it. Nice. I think I'm gonna Simmering Fury now. Trying to finish this fight next turn. Let's also defend and went Steam before we Snake Rake. Neutralize, strike, and finally a Heavy Blade. We should be able to deal 141 this turn. Simmering Fury. White Sting to upgrade some of these cards. Bash. And I think this is lethal with the unknown upgraded ethereal card, unknown uncommon power card, or soul draw. Slime boss card, Hexaghost card, 2-cost card. Sure, I'll take a Hexaghost card for once. And an ethereal card. A glowing tesseract, spinning in the air. You touch it, a sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are those? Add 3 colorless boss cards to your deck, lose 10 HP. We could also add fewer and lose less HP, but I want them all. Donus Power. Gain 1 strength, add a random attack card to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Becomes gain 1 strength and an artifact. And also stops being a boss card. Coop Spray. Apply 12 Coop and some vulnerable to all enemies. And the Atoma Beam. A lot of damage to all enemies. And we lose 1 energy at the start of the next turn. I think I want Donus Power. Charge up, Guardian. On your next turn, gain 20 block and 2 strength. Exhaust. Cacaw. Awakened 1. Gain 1 strength at the start of each turn. That seems good. Gain 16 block. Gain 4 block at the end of each turn. That's also not too bad. A Metallicize that gains you 60 block immediately. I want Cacaw. You are mine, charge up Flail. Flail being D6 damage twice to all enemies, gain 1 artifact, exhaust. I like the Flail here. Oops. Detachment. You are the first. You serve the Maker. You are not born with frailty and weakness, but created. Perfect. And in your image shall you create more constructs. The automatons of the Maker's legacy. Each one flawless in its design, all to serve a specific purpose, all but one, the one meant to maintain balance in the city. You cast the defective construct from the tallest window, plunging it to the bottom of the spire, and take his place as the city's protector. Balance must be enforced. Interesting. So the defect was meant to maintain balance in the city and used to be one of the spire's protectors. And then we the Guardian threw the defect out of the spire, and now they're coming back. While walking and traversing through the beauty of the beyond, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of slain adventurers and hoarded souls begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? I am an echo. Fight yourself, obtain a card, a rare relic. I am complete. Upgrade all cards, lose all 3 heart blessings. I am gorged, gain 999 souls, curse 2 normality. It takes a while until we can remove these normalities, so that's dangerous. Let's fight ourselves for a rare relic. Oh, a Snecko boss. Compile package. Choose one of 3 packages to add to your hand. Ancients. Add Ancient Attack, Ancient Power and Ancient Construct to your hand and reduce their cost by 1 this combat. That's nice. Some Strength, Dex and Artifact gain. Spheric. Spheric Shield, Harden and Floating Orbs. Package Sentry, Sentry Beam and 2 Sentry Waves. We don't have enough Stasis slot to make use of that package. This one is quite good. Ancients? I think Ancients is the best one here. Is it? I like Spheric, and honestly. The Floating Orbs are really useful. And we can Spheric Shield and Harden this turn to gain a lot of block for the next 2 turns. Let's float also. Blind Slither Strike. And we harden Spheric Shield, Floating Orbs and double cheap stock. So we are very well set up for this fight. Let's gain strength and a random attack here. Snake Sap. Don't really need that. That's Snake Rake. Tail Whip, that's good. We still keep our block this turn, but no longer after this. 2 Prepare Crushes that are both 0 cost. Well, let's play one of them. I should have played White Sting to upgrade it, oops. And then restock. Exotic Form Wildfire Weapon. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply for Soul Burn. There's also Dekka's Protection. Gain 1 Dex at a random power card to your hand. It costs 0 this combat. Let's play more power. And the Ghost Shields as well. So many buffs. 5th Seal to upgrade something. That's Snake Rake. Slither Strike, then we Slime Crush. Vicious Tackle and Consecrate is not quite enough damage. But... no, let's start with Vicious Tackle, we're still drawing after all. That will do. Flail got upgraded. 50 soul. Unknown Egg. Unknown cards in card rewards are upgraded. Nice. A bit late for that, but still not bad. Strength card? Yes, that seems really useful. Another white sting? No. Most of our deck is upgraded now, especially the unknown cards. Let's go with an unknown 1 cost. For gaining so much health. That's mostly why I'm taking so many unknown cards, because of the Snecko soul. We could go for a boss, or we could go for 2 rests. Considering how a big part of this deck is already upgraded thanks to the 5th seal, maybe we want to go for an elite here. Let's go for the elite. Reptomancer. We kinda want to play Searing Strike. Let's go with exotic form Searing Strike. That's not necessary, let's just play the cheap stocks. MegaCrit. Yep. And then Flail. Incineration. Deal 5 damage and apply 4 soul burn to a random enemy 4 times. Let's also enter Calm, because why not? Quick move should make our hand cheaper, but it didn't. Still wanna play Flail. And finish off with a strike. We're still fully defended here. More power here and now. We don't advance or retract very often, so that's good. Nightmare guys defend. We have 22 block. If we make them weak, they will lose 8 strength. 8 attack damage, so Tail Whip should usually defend us. Let's go Tail Whip and then Snake Rake. I've had other people say they don't like Tail Whip, and I can see why, but for me it's worked out quite well so far. Instant Inferno and Ghost Inferno. That's not gonna do a lot of damage. This one, however. Oh! I lose 6 HP. I forgot about that effect. Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. Fire Potion. No. Ooh, X-Cost card? That's interesting. We have a lot of energy. But we also have a lot of draw and spend a lot of energy, so maybe X-Cost cards are not what we want. But I'm still gonna take it. Watcher card. Being able to enter Divinity would be nice. Calm is pretty bad. You know, let's take a Watcher card. That could be quite good. Cut Through Fate. That's not a bad Watcher card. Let's start with a Cut Through Fate. Do we want Donus Power? I think we want Cold Snap actually. Kills the backliner, and then we can just cheap stock, and defend to take no damage this turn. Teamwork. I think this is just Went Steam, Ghostly Armor, and then restock. Who's Bath? Apply 3 goop to the target enemy at the start of each of its turns. Sure. And we bash Snake Rake. Neutralize. And finish it off with another Snake Rake. Worked out decently well. More power. Do we still have the 5th seal in the deck? We do. Deal 17 damage to all enemies. The next time each enemy does not attack on their turn, gain 1 strength. Exhaust. Let's play Decker's Protection instead. Mud Shield, whenever you muddle a card, gain 1 block next turn. Let's muddle some cards. Just for some block next turn. 5th seal is here. Oh, we don't have a lot of block. Actually, we have none. Let's wait a turn. Maybe we can one-shot them once we have enough coop on them. Donus power. Rain of dice. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's charge up. Alright, I played the Donus power. Let's vault. Maybe we can get some block here. And finish off the enemy. That's not enough. That might be enough. Bash got upgraded, nice. Silent, rare attack or guardian. Rare attack. There are a few very good ones, but there are also a few that require synergies. I'll take it. And I think I'm gonna skip on those. How many quick moves do we have? Only one? Only one. One is fine though. I don't think I want another one. Do we skip this for the to prevent the curse from being added to our deck? No more elite combats until the shop. No, we take it and remove the curse. Out of war. If you do not play any attack during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. And we got Frail? No, Shame. At the end of your turn, gain 1 Frail. That's what I meant. Flames from Beyond. Apply 12 Soulburn to all enemies at the start of your next turn. Not sure how helpful that's gonna be, but we might as well upgrade it. 18 Soulburn now. Oh, right. I forgot about the Centennial puzzle. Crater Bottle. Drawing us a card that I can play this turn and did want to play. Possibly. Not necessarily. Shame. Hexagar casts itself at the end of turn, so we're already fully defended. Stasis Strike. Collect, okay. Ooh, Leech Life. No, we don't have goop on the enemies. Not really any ways to actually apply goop either. It's still a decent attack and it's free, so might as well play it before restocking, I guess. Flurry of Blows. Crushed Joint, if the last skill played was let's empower and then play a power. Nope, that didn't trigger the bolstering Ghost Flame. I thought it would, but did we play the 5th seal? We did. Restock got upgraded, finally. Vulnerable, Strength, Power. I like another Strength card. And not a Guardian one. Let's take a 1 cost. Our deck is becoming so bloated, but it's fine. Cheap stock. Toasty? It's a good chunk of damage, but we can't change this guy's intent anymore after that. Exotic form. Gladly will take that. Let's play a charge up. So we gain 31 block next turn and some strength. All enemies lose 2 strength, sure. That's little strength. I should have played the flex first. Prepare gives us a bunch of block. Tail whip. Don't want you to put any curses in my deck. Then restock. Bronze armor, gain 2 artifact, sure. More power and wish for gold again. Yeah, should be fine. Defensive flare and a defense to block the damage. 22 damage incoming. Snek bite. Not the curse, please. Oh, 48. I didn't know you had that large attacks. Oh, that sucks. Deal 16 damage twice, replace the active Ghost Flame with a crushing Ghost Flame exhaust. Seems reasonable. Start with Snake Rake. Slither, Bash. Is there anything we still want to play? Who does lessons learned in the deck? But the Writhing Mass. I'm gonna try for the lessons learned. That's okay. We should draw the lessons learned next turn. There we go. Upgraded the 0 cost card. Attack card or 3 cost card. Strike card. I think 3 cost is generally a bit better than rare attack, but I'm not sure. Another cheap stock. No, I think 2 are enough. Snek, Soul Cleanse, Snek Proof. Muddle your hand, cards muddled this way can now cost 3. That's interesting. Upgrades to no longer exhaust. Snake Sap is actually kind of tempting. Muddle the 2 highest cost cards in your hand. That's not bad, but also not really great. I think I want to upgrade the Cacao so we can play it a bit more easily. I'll keep the Shape of Puddle in the deck. Paranormal Form. Whenever you play an ethereal card, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. Fasting. Might as well play it. I don't have a card in Stasis. Ah, Cacao is nice. Taking 5 here. Berserk. Probably not a great idea. I need some defense right now. Tail Whip for weaken. That's 12 block at least. That's not bad. Then a Thunder so we can finish the 5 faster. Ouch. This is rough. Gain 3 dex, lose 1 strength. Yes, please. Lose 1 focus, gain 1 strength, 1 dex. Yes. There's also an ethereal attack, triggering our paranormal form. Can we win this turn? I think we can. That was a painful combat. Skill, vulnerable, attack. Uncommon skill, maybe some block. Unknown upgraded card. I didn't know you could find those. Because they are basically starter cards. I'll take a rare skill. Taking all these just to increase my HP, honestly. Let's upgrade Donus power. And let's finish off the merchant. We should be able to do this. Mind Blast is a pretty good card in this deck. We'll take a membership card. 50% discount on all products. Those cards are not that appealing though. Definitely card remove. A strike, I suppose. Even an upgraded one is fine. I'll take the Molten Egg just because I can. I don't think it will be very important. Dice block is actually quite good now. We have so many unknown cards in our deck. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest you may add a card into your deck. Obviously we're not gonna take that because we can't rest. Because we have the Coffee Dripper. I'll take another restock. And Dekka's Protection. And then move on. That wasn't a great job, but we got the membership card, so that's very nice at least. Let's see what this package has in store for us. Hyper Beam. 40 damage to all enemies. Strength affects this card 3 times. Skip your next turn. But also Bronze Armor to gain an artifact, so we don't skip our next turn. And an Orb Beam, that seems good. Defect, reroute, pre-program, time capacitator. No. No. Ancients is also kind of good, but I think I want the damage of this one. 79 damage. That's good. We also Orb Beam. I don't think we have to offering here, right? Can save the health. This fight is usually not too scary. Omniscience! Choose a card in your draw pile, play the chosen cards twice, then exhaust it. Let's play 2 Omnisciences. Which play 2 Fifth Seal. And then we defend with 2 Wraith forms. That was a good turn. Oh, we even get to set up the exotic form. Well, we have to finish this fight in 5 turns. Which should be very easy. Are there any cards we really want to play left in the deck still? Cards that give us long-term benefits? There aren't. We can just go ham on this guy. Oh, Bandage Up is actually quite good. Extra healing, I will take that. Gain 3 energy, the Inferno Ghost Flame becomes active. We lose 6 HP, but we are intangible, so we would only lose 1. Ooh, turbo. White Sting. Wheel Kick is a good chunk of damage. Snek Bite. Decker's Protection, sure. Master Eye. Become confused, draw 1 additional card each turn. We have artifacts, so we don't become confused. We have like a 50 card deck, but we drew through it quite fast. Oh, we already played a boss card. Okay. Exhaust, Strike, Strength. I'll take another Strength card. Power, Hexaghost, Improvise Guard. Gain 7 block, add a random off-class skill into your hand and muddle it. Yeah, I kinda want more block. Swift Potion. We have a lot of draw, basically. As soon as we get the exotic form out at the very least. These guys again. Oh, restock, sure. Shuffle an Expander into our deck. Violence. Time Warp goes out for sure. We should play Violence before we play Slither Strike. Fifth Seal, Ancient Attack, Float. I did play the 5th Seal. There's a Wish in the deck and there's still more power in there, but I don't really care. Skip. And onward to the boss. The Defect. Ball Lightning, Chill, Storm. And he starts with the Dark Orb because of Symbiotic Virus. Has an Energy Relic, has Inserter. So this is gonna be an orb. An orb deck for sure. Corrupt Core, remove all enemy orbs. Yep, definitely is. Inflame seems good. That draws 6 cards. I need more space in hand. Six because of the Centennial Puzzle. Echo Form. Seems nice. That's Slither Strike. Echo Form. Kinda want to play the Evil Within. Orb Support. Yeah, that's good. Ancient Attack as well. Snek Beam. Deals damage to all enemies equal to the number of unknown cards in your deck. Exhaust. 29 damage? 43 even? Malaise. These have all become 0 cost. I shouldn't play the Haunted hand. I don't think I want to give all these cards Ethereal. And I have no more energy anyways. Capacitor, Cold Snap. Well, not a lot of damage coming in this turn. Oh right, that doubles up. Play Deca's Protection. Ah, yeah, I'll take an exotic form, gladly. This should upgrade all the corrupt cores, right? So they become 0 cost. 5th seal, sure. Okay. Another Ball Lightning Cold Snap. I think it's time to remove a set of orbs here. Nah. Echo form. That's Caw. And I think we go into the offensive and finish off with quick move, maybe. Let's start with Snake Zap. Okay. Heat sinks. No, let's quick move now so we can muddle back with Snake Rakes if we need to. Nirvana, whenever you scry game for block. It's not that useful. Consecrate. Now we have 12 block now, enemies dealing 10, 13 with the lightning orb. Let's just full defend here, we're not in a rush. But dealing good damage and they seem to be scaling relatively slow. Defrag, Barrage. Alright, they have a Storm, so they will have 3 orbs. So this is gonna be 9 plus another 6. Those 6 HP gain an intangible, Exhaust. To each enemy that intends to attack, yeah, that should work. Donus Power. Improvised attack. Beam Cell is nice. Can't play the Deva form. We don't need more weak. Some defense would be nice. There. That's some defense. Also, because we can, we should remove those orbs again. And we can easily kill them this turn, I hope. Well, that wasn't the right card to copy, but we've won. Dice block. Oh, right, we don't get card rewards after the Act 3 boss. Onwards to Act 4. I brought him back with the buffer. Prepare, cheap stock, collect. Set up quite well for the next turn. Brilliant. Deals 17 damage, deals additional damage equal to the mantra gained this combat. Foreign influence, we add sort of the knight seems good. Let's also play brilliance. I think we want to muddle here. Let's make a giant expunger, deal 9 damage 9 times. The bomb is exploding now. Oh, we drew into the expunger at least. It's advanced. I do not have a lot of defense. Maybe I should block the bomb with the Armorer's Tincture. Seems appropriate. Upgraded the expansher, deal 18 damage 9 times. That's gotta be painful. That's another 5 times 8 damage. Might as well. Yeah, took 11 damage. I guess that's fine. Maybe we get a good power from this? Nope. Not really. Not a lot of damage coming in this turn, so there's a simple defend will do. Bludgeon, defend, Snek bite. Hoping to make the time ripple free. Do we have any? We don't. I should have played the exotic form first. Judgment, just barely too high on HP. Well, we didn't take damage this turn yet. Panacea. Donus power. Restock? I want the more power. There we go. And then we can kill. With a Walker Claw. Upgraded a card. Oddly smooth stone. Gain 1 dex at the start of combat. Sure, I'll take more rare attacks. They are pretty powerful overall. Rare power? Okay. And our final shop. A skill for our opening hand. Medical kit, unplayable status cards can now be played whenever you play a status card exhausted. I don't think that does anything against Niao. The only status card we would be drawing from that, we will be drawing in that fight will be Void. Potentially potent potion. Deal 1 to 40 damage. That's pretty awesome. Not great for us, but I like the flavor. Is there any card we really want in our opening hand? A skill we really want in our opening hand? I should have removed the 5th seal instead of a strike. Oops, I totally forgot that's still there. Skill we want in our opening hand. Decker's protection maybe. Gain the dex and the artifact early. Let's pick up Study the Spire. That's a quite a solid card. Time Ripple not so great against the boss. Don't think I want Master's Eye either. I mean, might as well pick these up because I'm not spending all my money anyways. And these potions are actually really bad, otherwise I would try to improve my potions a bit here. You know what, let's take the block and the skill. I feel like we're a little light on defense. And final upgrade will be Study the Spire. Yeah, this gives us upgraded colorless cards, that's really good. Start each combat with Decker's Protection Plus in your hand. For some reason I can't find Decker's Protection Plus in my hand. That's weird. Deal 14 damage. Might as well get the dex now. Artifact. Who knows? Now Decker's Protection shows up. Mud Shield. Phantom Cloak. Yes, we do have artifacts, so we don't lose strength from that. We draw a card from Ink Bottle when we play Ragnarok. And it's a good one. That might defend us. aged. We have to get rid of it eventually. Let's study the Spire for sure. Might as well split into a Mire Slime. Oh, 1-2 combo. Let's command. Then command some more. Yeah. Heat metal. Ugh. Uh-oh. Not taking 30 this turn. Eco form. Wish for 8 plated armor. That should be helping with the defend. I guess we crush joints and go into defensive mode. Do we want to restock now? There's not too many 0 costs in the deck. No, not right now. Oh, 6 strength. That's scary. Center defensive mode again, twice. Oh, it doesn't dupe because we're already... yeah, boss cards don't work that well with Echo Form. Should have just thrown a giant malaise. Giant duped malaise. Oh, it's still... The Echo Form still triggered. I didn't expect that. Let's remove this guy's strength again. If you're in Wrath, apply for vulnerable, otherwise enter Wrath. No, I don't think we want to enter Wrath yet. Let's get more power out of the... I will never learn. Guardian Whirl. Deal 4 damage to all enemies 4 times. We are on -1 strength right now. That's not great. Exotic form is nice. Let's play Improvise Guard. Amplify. Talk to the hand. Sure. That's White Sting. We do have a lot of decks at the very least. Darkling Trio. Split into a Darkling Slime 3 times. That's gonna give us some strength. That's pretty good. Grow. That's also... Actually... I think what we want to dupe is Kakor. Oh right, boss cards. But that still means... Yeah, let's split into a Darkling 3 times and then again. Because every split absorbs a ooze, so we gain strength from that. I really want to kill Niall this turn. I think we grow now. Remove our slime slots. Like Goop. Ooh, Haunted. It's time for Slither Strike. Sucker Punch. Instant Inferno? Sure. Just to draw a card, basically. I will even play the panic button. I can kill Niall next turn. I don't mind muddling my hand. Well, that didn't turn out too well. Yeah, they gained another 6 strength. Let's not draw 5th seal or quick move or restock this turn. Rage. At the very least, that's good defense. Flail became 0 cost. Bewildered. I guess I kill Meow now. And we play Icky and Slimed. We also True Grit the Age, so we don't get a Void into our draw pile. Oh, that was a stressful first phase. Tag team. It's a lot of damage. Slither Strike the Ragnarok. Snake Rake. We can always Dark Shackle this turn to defend ourselves. Block the Frail and the Weak. That's a decent hand. Start with the Crushed Joints for a lot of vulnerability. 1-2 combo to finish that one off. There's no reason to amplify the 5th seal, right? Donus power. I will take that. Rain of Dice is a lot of damage now. Slowly but surely our deck becomes very cheap. Ugh, not a single 0 cost in here. Really? I should have looked at my deck. I would probably have found that there aren't too many left. Can't use a muddle now. That would be quite bad. Let's get the shame out of here. We are growing stronger. Slowly but surely. The cost reductions from the cheap stock stays around. I think that's really good. Let's play the Amplify to draw. Cross-joint Ragnarok. Rage. Nope, we can't keep going. Do I want Impervious? I might want Impervious. That guarantees I can block this turn. Let's muddle the Improvised Guard. Slither Strike as well. That's a lot of damage. Don't want the indignation at all. Okay. Final hero. This is decent. Start with a bash. Or 2 bashes rather. Ragnarok should kill. restock. Draw back into our 0 costs. And let's bash them down. No. Let's Snek them down. Improvised Scout got upgraded. Yeah! Very useful at this point. Okay. That's our first Snecko run and our first Snecko win. Snecko is a crazy class. That was very weird. But I like it. Cheat. Snek proof. This turn, cards that choose a random number for their effect choose the maximum possible number. Oh. Ooh. With things like deckbuilder and stuff. Very interesting. It exhausts though. Shift. Exhaust all off-class cards in your hand, replacing them with new ones. So if they're bad, you can shift them away. It's also Snek-proof. Rotation, Snek-proof. Discard all off-class cards, draw that many cards +1. So yeah, a lot of stuff that makes it easier to deal with the RNG. I like it. I really like it. I like RNG that you can manipulate to your favor, and that's what Snecko is all about, right? You have slain everyone. The cycle has died and so shall I. Nice. Let's take a look at the alternate Snecko skin. The Snecko. Yep. That has been the Snecko class.